She got it back? How did she get back? Oh, they're also dead. Oh, great. How can you beat these things? It's like commando droids on steroids. Oh, his little sounds are going high pitched. She's scared. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Rebels Season 3, Episode 13 and 14. Now, I'm very looking forward to getting into this one, because the last one leaves it off in a very interesting place. We're obviously going into part 2 of the whole Geonosis story, and what we know right now is that something's going on the planet, which we don't really know. There was a shield generator, which I think is a Clone Wars thing, so that's interesting in itself. The Geonosian people have been wiped out. I think it's partly because of Anakin and Kenobi killing one of the queens, plus also the Empire wanting to get rid of all of their workers who worked on the Death Star. They can't have those people around when the Death Star is meant to be a secret. They can't have a planet full of people who know what's happening. But yeah, during the last episode, we saw great improvement from Kanan, which is just insane to see. The abilities that he's getting with, like, the Force now are just phenomenal because he has become blind. He's had to trust the Force so much, and it's just shown how good it's kind of been with how much he's grown in it. He was able to lift a bridge and keep Rex and Saw from falling on that thing and then jump across. It feels like he's near Anakin level power, but of course Anakin, he wasn't blinded, he was just powerful anyway. Kanan is becoming very, very in tuned with the Force. But yeah, then we have Saw, who's come back, and it's cool to see him again, though I have been told that he is a little more extreme than other Rebels, so I'm waiting to see that, because here we didn't quite see it, but I am thinking it's going to come soon because of the bug. He's very clearly not a fan of the thing, but I'm also kind of feeling quite sad for it. At the end, it's the sounds that it made. It's very, like, it makes very sympathetic sounds. It's like whimpering. I don't want it to be hurt, but I feel like Saw probably doesn't feel the same way. I think the most interesting part for me is just going to be seeing if the Rebels can actually learn about the Death Star here, because I would assume this bug knows about it. And like, would this eventually lead and like start off the whole thing to Leia eventually getting captured by Vader and R2 and C-3PO escaping with the plans? Is that what this is all tying into? Or is it going to be something completely different? But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in.
Tell me what I want to know, Buck. What Imperial secret was worth the lives of my team, my friends?
I mean, he has good reason to take the bug, at least.
You know better than anyone, we can't underestimate these things.
Okay, yeah, he really does. I feel bad for the thing. It kind of looks cute in a weird way.
Let Ezra talk to him.
It's okay. We won't hurt you.
Does Saw agree with that? Very much. I think he's going to be wanting to avenge at this point.
I think I'm just gonna call you Click Clack. Come on out.
Come on out, okay. Just going to Chopper.
Can you tell us what the Empire...
Do they have a translator? Can some... You've got to have something, because it's just... This ain't going to work well. But I can understand, okay. That's the Death Star.
Inside of a circle. It could be the rings around Geonosis.
No! They need a translator! They need someone to translate! Is this seriously how they learn about the Death Star?
What are you doing?
It's... Oh, dear. What's that? Keep taking prisoner.
I don't want it running off again.
I mean, I get it. Technically, you probably would want to... Would you want to arrest this guy if this guy did kill Saw's whole group? That feels kind of warranted. So yeah, he dropped a locket. Was that a locket? I feel like it looks like a locket. Oh no, that's Saw's locket. That's Steeler.
I think this is yours.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that? Give it here.
Okay, I agree. I mean, oh dear.
Is that your sister?
Is it okay to talk about it?
This is all I have left of her.
Oh. Still feel sad that whole episode. It was the stupid king, wasn't it? I mean, yes, he's fine, but still, why'd he run off and then go near a cliff?
The Geonosians were separatists, right?
Yeah, they created those gunships.
Okay, yeah, he does have even more reason to hate the bugs. They created the gunships that went weird, and yeah, because they fired on it and then it fell apart and then that crashed into the cliff. That made the cliff fall, and that, of course, is how Steeler died.
Scan the quarantine zone for intruders, and let's be on our way. I don't want to waste any more time on this desolate rock.
Okay, you want to leave? Good, hopefully you missed stuff.
I'm detecting life on the surface.
Great.
Most likely scavengers. Deploy recon patrol.
Why can't you just leave? And bombers. Hopefully Hera can take care of this. Hopefully they got the shield generator inside by now. And they did. Thank you. Okay, be quick.
Imperial light cruiser. They haven't detected us yet. We need to get the others back here now, but I
Can they get the ship underground? Would that help?
Think I can contact them from there?
try it, but don't stray too far. Sabine, you finish locking down the deflector core.
Can they attach the deflector core to the ship? I mean, it already has shields, but maybe make it stronger. Make it like it just use the ship to get away or something.
Some kind of workshop.
He's
Yes,
been maintaining
helmets.
that shield generator and those droids.
Okay, why maintain it though? What was the shield generator protecting?
We came here with weapons. Can you blame him for protecting himself?
Understanding, good. Is that actually not even protecting anything? Is it just trying to protect itself?
Got a lot of stuff here.
Oh, you really does not want you messing with its stuff. See,
No,
Death
that
Star.
tells me nothing.
Oh, it tells him so much, but he can't understand it. Oh, this hurts to see because it's so clear what it means.
What have you got in here? A weapon?
No, it's the Death Star. Wait, is that there's a model behind him? Is that it? Is that a model behind? No, that's not it. But it looks close enough. Use that thing behind you.
You think the bug's our friend? What else you got in there?
I never used the blaster. What don't you want him touching? Oh! That an egg? That's an egg.
Just been defending it. That's what this is all about.
The last hope for his species. Whoa.
Queen egg. It's very rare.
Oh,
Could be the
queen.
last Geonosian egg left.
Okay, so maybe they don't all die out. They could restart.
Hold on, let me patch you through to Hera.
Spectre 1, do you read?
Loud and clear.
Come on, you gotta be quick.
We need you back so we can go. You too, Spectre 4.
On my way.
The tunnel we came in collapsed. We'll have to find another way out.
Ask the bug.
Giant chasm we crossed. It goes to the surface.
It does.
Maybe we can find a way up.
Or maybe you can get Hera to bring the ship down through it.
If it is a queen, then it's vital to the survival of his whole race.
Okay, good, Ezra. Fight for it.
Ezra's right. They don't deserve extinction.
The mission takes priority.
It doesn't mean it has to be extinct.
Your mission was to find out what happened here.
And I'm gonna make this bug tell me exactly that.
Okay, so why?
I know some people in this rebellion don't want to admit it, but we are in a war, and war is loss.
You don't have to lose a whole species for it. Okay, this is good divide between these lot. Why can't you just take the egg with you lot? Can the rebellion protect it? Other than again, it probably would be more dangerous taking it into the rebellion rather than just a dead planet. And you're not hidden at all.
We're in trouble!
Yeah, okay, now what? Now what? Now what? Oh yeah, they're so seen. I mean, they're under the... Would they know that it's like rebels yet, or would they just think it's scavengers? Would they react like this to scavengers?
That ship is a rebel vessel, Captain.
There we go.
Imperial records identify it as the Ghost.
Great, never mind.
If we destroy that ship, it would mean a promotion for all of us.
Oh, well, actually, all of them. Okay, kind of nice that they're not thinking just of like one individual, but kind of cool that they're thinking, yay, we can get a lot out of this. That probably is the main motivation for every single Imperial. Okay, at least we only have to deal with one now.
I only got one barrel.
Thanks to that storm, you're gonna have to make do!
Yeah. Oh yeah, that does look weird. It's just one laser instead of two. But yeah, hopefully you can deal with just the one light cruiser that's up there. Hopefully they don't call for reinforcements. Hopefully they're too arrogant to think they need it. Oh, and down.
We took out the Empire's first wave, but they'll send more.
First wave. Because yeah, they don't know. Wait, no, they do know it's just a light cruiser up there. I think they can deal with a light cruiser.
Be a tight fit. Strap yourselves in!
Yes, take it down the weird hole thing. Can it fit? Yes, it can, but it used to have those. Can it smash them?
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Still blocked. And just destroying them. Okay, good. This is going to be fun to get out of. They're going to have to go so carefully up.
You sure Chopper knows where he's going?
He made a map as we went.
Is that going to be reliable?
Wait, Click-Clack wants to head down there for some reason.
I would trust the bug.
We follow the droid.
I don't like that. No, you dropped the egg.
Pinpoint their last known position and take us down.
Going down.
On the ground, and we're going to follow.
Okay, that's interesting. Interesting move for the Empire to actually just go down. Okay, so what did the bug want to go back for? It's going to be important. It's going to be something Death Star, isn't it? Yeah, the bug doesn't want to go in. There's something behind. Oh, wait, no, bug's going. They definitely left traces. There's going to... Oh, it's going to be so annoying, isn't it? There's going to be evidence of the Death Star.
This is Hera, Sabine, and ZEB.
Your actions have not gone unnoticed among the ranks of other rebels.
Neither have yours.
I love it, but I also think, okay, great, more rebel cells, like talking, Thrawn plan,
That's Click-Clack.
Is he the only one?
plus an egg.
He's our only clue to what the Imperials did here. I want to take him with us.
Okay, what does Click-Clack want to do?
Oh, actually giving him a choice.
He wants to stay here. I think he wants us to take him deeper into the planet.
Going down into the hole. What's at the bottom of it?
We agreed that we would take Click-Clack back to our base for questioning.
Kanan, Can I have a word with you?
Come on, Hera, get some sense into them. This guy's harmless. He's just defending himself, but I get it. Saul wants revenge because of what Click-Clack did to his people.
How much do you know about him?
Nothing really. Just what Rex told us. You have a problem with him?
So how much did Rex leave out?
From what I hear, Saul's got a reputation for being a little extreme.
There we go.
Can't say I blame him.
Leave him alone.
What's he doing? What, really? As soon as their backs are turned?
You can't take him.
Why are you zapping him?
You're hurting him.
There's like so many of you. Can you take him down or something?
Taking your shuttle and the bug.
Why?
We'll question Click-Clack at Chopper Base.
Your methods are soft, Jedi. We lost the last war because of you.
What? When did this happen? What? He was fine like a couple minutes ago. Why is he snapped like this? Oh, he chucked Ezra. Oh yeah, he's dead.
Not in command here.
Okay, he's tough. Don't drop the egg. Don't drop the...
The egg.
Oh no. Yep, knew it. He's gonna get it.
I don't want to do this.
Why, Saul? Why? You're okay in Clone Wars. Why have you got... I mean, yes, I get it why he's got like this, but why... Oh, that's annoying. It makes sense, but why? He was a fun character. Why must I now hate him? Or dislike him, at least?
Let us pass, or I destroy the egg.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
I know you believe you're doing the right thing, but
Our enemy shows no mercy. Neither can we.
No, you don't want to be like your enemy.
We're helping the Empire wipe out the last of his kind.
You're doing the Empire's bidding by doing this.
I know you care because you know what it's like to lose family.
Can Rex actually reach him? Or is he too far gone?
I'm fighting for you and everyone else not to lose what they've got. And I won't apologize for how I do it.
So you're gonna let other people lose what they've got in the process? You're just riddled with hypocrisy. Chopper!
they found us.
Oh, great.
We have to leave. Now.
No, you gotta go lower.
Click-Clack belongs here.
Hey, if we all get captured, that'll end this debate real quick.
Go lower.
They're cutting us off.
So no choice but to go lower. Oh, and jetpacks. Great, they're coming for you. Go lower.
Ezra, I need you guys up top now. Saw, can I count on you?
In a fight against the Empire? Anytime.
At least he's reliable in that regard. Okay, giving it back.
Good, get up there with
I
you.
can't get my head around him. It's like, oh dear. It's volatile. That's what it is.
Go up, so we gotta go down.
Finally.
Looks like you get your way, Click-Clack.
Yay! And a little smile too. Can you go down any faster though? How can you deal with them? Can Kanan do the Force? No, because then whatever you try and bring down on them, it'll bring down on you lot.
Pesky flyers!
What can you do? How can you deal with this? I feel like they just can just infinitely fire on you. Oh wait, no, they're on the ship. Okay, a bit more even now. You can take them down. Yep, why did they come? They could have easily just won if they stayed back. They are real idiots for just getting on the ship. They should have stayed back. Long distance would have helped them so much. Oh, and they... Okay, no. And they've gone back to long distance. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh. Kicked it away.
Detonators.
I'm on.
Okay, good. Don't throw them back, because then... It's going to come raining down on you. Jetpack! She got it back? How did she get it back? Did she fix the one she got? Oh dear, this is awesome. Oh, they're all so dead. This is amazing. She got it back. She got it back. Oh yeah, she's having so much fun doing this.
I want one of those jetpacks.
I know.
Yeah, everyone wants. I want one. That's amazing. So glad she has it back.
Our rocket trooper squadron suffered heavy losses.
How heavy?
Are they all dead?
We lost them all.
Yeah.
To firing position.
Now this could be bad. They're just gonna fire directly down, aren't they?
We can't stay down here forever.
We kind of have to go up. Hopefully this goes to a larger space, and then you can find another hole that you can then ascend through.
Not much further down, and he's picking up something on his scanner.
Ooh.
Every second we spend down here seals our fate.
Can you knock him out?
Click-Clack thinks this is the way to go. I want to see why.
Very good. Then do you want to make an enemy out of Saul Guerrera? Probably not.
Over here.
Then are you still directly down? I feel like the Empire would still fire lasers at you. Imperial.
They're for poison gas.
That's probably what did it.
Drawing. The circle in the circle.
No!
Now we know what happened to his people.
No, that's not the circle in the circle! That's a circle in the center! This circle was off to up a bit! Why? They were so close! That can't be what you mean, right? It can't. Did he actually mean this? He can't have meant that. It was the Death Star. He drew the circle of it. It was a circle in the circle, and the position of the circle was very clear.
All we need to prove that the Empire wiped out its people.
Okay.
Everyone loses family in war. The Geonosians deserve the same chance to rebuild that we do.
Okay, good. He's actually helping and okay with this now. Finally.
Clack, you're free.
So are the Geonosians going to restart now? Can they relive?
I don't think this is the bottom.
Maybe there are other survivors.
Maybe. This place goes even deeper.
They sure are a resourceful species.
So if there were others, why'd he stay up here for so long? But yeah, so the Geonosians can restart. They're not all gone. And yeah, I doubt the Empire will ever find them.
Load some of these canisters as proof for the Senate.
Okay, but this isn't going to have any, like, this isn't going to do anything. The Empire will have some way around it, and the Senate won't have any say in it. Like, Rex... Oh, no. But yeah, like Rex and the Bad Batch was going to take Emery to the Senate to basically prove what they were doing for the clones. Clearly that didn't work. So I have no doubt that this will be futile as well.
They're trying to seal us in!
We're not getting buried down here.
Is there really no other way out? Can use the shield generator. Can you use that, like, to strengthen your shields to get out? Oh, going directly up. That's going to be fun. Your ship is sturdy. It's fine. You should be fine. You got it. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. She's an amazing pilot. She's got this. She's got this.
The cruiser is directly over our exit. It's blocking our escape.
So what can you do?
Showing their inexperience. All hands, fire forward batteries.
Yeah,
Sabine, fire proton torpedoes.
But wouldn't that make it come crashing down over the hull too? Or maybe just blow a hole in it? You're gonna ram it? Okay, but are they gonna collide? Somehow no. Oh. Oh, great, they lost him. And they are falling straight back into the hole. Yep. Okay, Fan Imperial, yeah, you were no match. Completely inexperienced.
The images are frightening, but will not be enough to convince the Senate of the Empire's atrocities.
So the Empire didn't have to cover it up, they just couldn't get enough proof.
However, help us recruit more systems to our cause.
Excellent, you can still be used.
Acquisition of a shield core and the rescue of Saw Gerrera makes the mission a profound success.
Another victory. Don't start uniting yet, please.
We still don't know what the Empire was building on Geonosis.
A circle in a circle.
But they can't keep it hidden forever. We'll deal with it.
I just hope it won't be too late.
They were so close to finding it. That's so annoying, but so cool as well.
You're gonna find not all of our allies share the same values, or even fight the Empire for the same reason we do.
Good lesson to learn.
Issues with Saw Ezra, but in the end, he proved he's not the Empire.
He's reliable, at least. Yeah, it's good. But it's good to learn that not everyone's going to be fighting the exact same way as Ezra. You literally had that with Anakin in the Clone Wars. Like, he was unbelievably different compared to every other Jedi. Now, he had to work with them to win the war. Not win the war. To fight the war. Okay, this episode was so good, and I love the Death Star angle of it all. I honestly can't tell if it was truly meant to be the Death Star, but it feels almost too obvious to not be it. The Geonosian drawing a circle in a circle, and the circle was not in the center. It was off to a bit in like the iconic Death Star image of where the laser is. He's so meant the Death Star, but of course he has no way to say it, so the first thing they see that it's a circle in a circle is the gas canister. So annoying, but also it's just so well done in just letting them be this close, but all falling apart. But yeah, this also served as a great lesson just to have a realistic viewpoint of the rebellion, because not everyone is the exact same as everyone else fighting the Empire. You're going to have different people in it fighting for different reasons. The Ghost crew did a good job at showing this at the beginning with like ZEB fighting out of the loss of his people, that whole thing. Sabine not really having a reason yet, just that she was in the Imperial Academy. Hers having a looser reason that we still don't fully know completely. Her story is still left to be told. And now Saw having the most extreme case where he's got lost people like Ezra, but it's taken a much more revenge-filled approach. And has gone to a complete extreme where he's almost becoming a little bit of a hypocrite, where he's willing for others to lose as well so that he can win. He's basically becoming what the Empire is. And it's cool for the crew to see that, because they now can see what they don't want to become in their pursuit of defeating the Empire. He's a good thing. If they became him, they would lose. He's everything they're trying to fight against. Yes, he works well and he is reliable to fight the Empire, but what happens when the Empire's done? What is he going to do? It's like his whole identity now is to fight the Empire because of what they did to his sister. And now it's like when that's all said and done, there's going to be nothing left for him. All he has become is his revenge. But But yeah, then the Geonosis side of this all. I love that the people are like alive. They're not all wiped out. There's just so much nice hope. And I hope that this does mean that they're fully around now. And I'm kind of glad that it stays fully secret, because if they did get out, the Empire obviously would come in and destroy them. And now they're just very deep within the planet. So I just like that there is hope for them. They are alive. They even left off thinking that there might be more out there, more underground, like deep underground. It's awesome that there's a queen egg, so they can just restart and they can just grow again. They're just looking at this whole arc. It did a lot. And I felt like in the grander scheme of things, it's yet another victory for the rebellion, which scares me to no end. Because the more victories they get, the more hopeful they're going to be and the more optimistic they're going to be. We have this long win streak. They're going to be so happy with themselves and so confident in their own ability. And that's exactly what Thrawn wants. He wants them to be hopeful. He wants them to have victories so that they think that they'll be strong enough to unite against the Empire. But then Thrawn will swoop in and prove them all wrong. And that's what's scaring me. I want them to get a loss soon, just so that they can reevaluate, and maybe they can stand a better chance when Thrawn finally acts. But then just looking at this 2-episode arc as a whole, I do love what it does for the crew. Teaching Ezra, making him more empathetic. He's clearly on a better path, and this is we're now into the second half of this season, so he's easily on such a better path than what he was in the start of this season. Being empathetic towards people, wanting to save and nurture life instead of just doing what Saw is doing. Saw just acts as an incredible contrast to him, and where he would be if he was still at the start of season 1, this season. Not season 1, season 3. Like, you can completely see Darkside Ezra would be so much like Saw, just wanting to get the proof of the Empire's atrocities back to the rebellion, just to prove it right, and to try and make more people want to hate the Empire too. Here, completely changed, wanting to save this one Geonosis at the cost of exposing the Empire. It's a perfect change, and I just love what this emphasized. And he fully has kind of healed a lot from the dark side influence. And I hope that he doesn't go back from this. I feel like this is a great turning point for him. I feel like this just proved that he's better now. But yeah, on to the next episode. And all I want is for a loss. I need them to lose in some way before Thrawn, just so that they can almost not be super overconfident. That's all I want. That's all I want. Of course, we have Sabine, who's got her jetpack. She's had a lot to do this season, so I'm not expecting her to get much to do. I'm waiting for Zeb. Zeb needs something. He needs another episode. He hasn't gotten any episodes since this season started. But it's what can he actually do now? His Callus story, done, sorted. His home planet, that's done, sorted. I'm waiting for him to get more to do, and it's going to be very interesting to see what they actually end up doing with him. Because his whole arc was finished in season 2. So what can you continue to do with this character? And I really don't want him to be lost into the background, so I'm hoping he gets something more. But yeah, on to the next episode. Very ominous start. Empire sending things out. What is this? Red planet. It's Oh, Empire sent something here? They found them? That is creepy. Okay. So they sent a droid. They've sent a droid. Is it a scout? A recon droid? This seems odd for the Empire. Have they found the planet? Can the spiders take care of this thing? But it's not going to act scared. The droid's perfect thing.
Target acquired.
Great.
Proceeding to investigate.
So it's an investigative droid. The Empire's found them. The Empire's actually found them. Great. The spiders are just curious. They're not going to attack. Why can't those spiders be good guard spiders?
Get away. Position.
Okay, yay! They were just curious, and that thing acted out of saying they were hostiles. Could they sense that thing's ill intent? Because it would have an intent.
Hobby, Wedge, let's go. Move it. We're behind schedule.
Hobby and Wedge. Okay, awesome. I do know who they are now from the original trilogy. So cool that they actually have more than just the Sabine episode.
You can always use an extra pair of hands. Just don't leave me on my own here. I'll be bored to death.
Be on your own. You have Chop and AP5 to keep you company.
Oh, Dave's good. No, that's worse.
Bored to death.
We'll be back before you know it.
This is going to be a ZEB episode. Please, please.
Did they seriously leave you and Chant always assumed you were more of a lift heavy things and punch anything in your way type?
Why can't he be both?
What exactly do you do?
Oh no.
Said we've never really figured that out.
Are you going to figure it out today?
To conduct a thorough inventory of the base's munitions supply depot.
Fun.
You may assist me.
Chopper's out.
Counting crates. Not exactly my idea of fun.
Is that because you never learned to count?
I'll be in the command center.
Doing what?
Commanding!
Okay, this is going to give him more to do. Thank you, finally. Give him some kind of journey now, that he isn't just a grunt.
Oh, you don't want to go? Fine, then you can stay here and help AP5 with the supply.
Can you make Chopper listen to Zeb? Can that work?
There you are. We have a lot of inventory to calculate.
Oh yeah, he's gonna run so fast now.
Where are you going?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so can Zeb learn how to work with Chopper? Could that be something? Oh, it killed the spiders? How? Okay, great, this thing's dangerous.
But it looks like spiders had a go at it. Easy enough to fix.
No, don't just think it's the spiders. Okay, wait, no, it's under there, so it didn't kill the spiders.
Something stumbled onto a nest and got swarmed.
It got swarmed, so the spiders killed themselves in the swarm.
Not
Okay, at
one
least
of
it's
ours.
down.
How to get here?
Investigate.
Doesn't look Imperial.
Okay, doesn't... Oh, what are the Empire doing if it doesn't look Imperial?
See if we can figure out where it came from.
No, it could signal things. You know, activate it.
Of course you
Or just whack it.
disagree and want to trash it. Bo, since Hera left you in charge.
Listen to Chopper on this one.
She didn't.
Oh, no. Chopper's actually right in this scenario. What is this thing? Why? Why did you send?
Agent Callus, we've lost contact with one of our infiltrators.
Callus?
Droid never transmitted its coordinates, so we don't know. Should we alert command?
If we chased down every temporary comm failure, we'd have little time to do anything.
He's protecting them.
Still no contact by next cycle. We'll follow up. For now, we wait.
By next cycle. Okay, so you need it to contact, but give a false contact. Can you somehow contact Zeb?
Rations in the munitions section. Torpedoes with detonators. My maker, this is a logistics nightmare.
Oh, he's got his work cut out for him.
The Empire, they were organized.
Actually liking the Empire now.
Excuse me, this is a supply area, not a trash compactor.
Come on, AP must know what it is, right?
Looks like an older model of some type of protocol droid.
Older?
I should be able to give it enough power for a system's restart.
No, you don't want it to restart, no. This is gonna be bad.
Hello? Who are you? Where do you come from?
Why are you talking like that?
Unknown. Its memory systems are damaged.
That could be good. That could be good.
Proton torpedoes, 47. Blaster recharges, 820. Thermal detonators, 62.
He's just doing AP's job faster than him.
Did he just scan and inventory this entire area? He's better at your job than you.
However, he appears to be a logistics droid. Could prove useful.
So you're gonna keep it. Fully just wipe the thing first, though.
Designation military. Rank unknown.
Captain Aurelius, at your service.
Okay, oh, he's getting data and information. Oh, you can see the dent in his head. Okay, this is harmless then. Just don't let the dent be fixed.
Obsolete mechanism, no longer in production.
Chopper, don't zap him because you might zap the memories back.
Sir, we have a message from Fulcrum.
Let's hear it.
You gonna contact them?
The Empire has begun to deploy recon droids. These infiltrators sweep the Outer Rim worlds for rebel bases.
That looks weird. Why does that look weirder than the thing?
They are extremely dangerous, but can appear harmless while in protocol mode.
They can do that?
The droid remains out of contact. The Empire will come after it. And
Oh, you gotta make it get in contact, but it's also some kind of crazy battle thing. No. So it's disguised as an older thingy, but it's actually just a super weapon?
You and I are going to get along famously. We'll have this rebel base in tip-top shape.
No, you won't. How do you
AP5, step away from that droid!
Is Rebel?
Rebel base.
Oh no.
What exactly is happening?
Is he gonna get his memories back?
Kind of Imperial recon droid.
Rebel base.
He's coming back to him.
Get away from it! What's it doing?
Designation Imperial infiltrator.
There we go. There we go.
EXD-9.
Was it pretending?
It's remembering.
Yeah, and it... Okay, wait.
Echelon. Target.
Oh, it's terrifying! Oh, how can you... Oh, great, how can you beat these things? It's like commando droids on steroids. What can you... How can you take this thing down? And how can... Oh, great. It needs to report back that it found nothing. How do you do that? Do you hack it? Can you hack the thing? But how do you take it down without, like, destroying it? Oh, wow, it's immune to Chopper zaps. No! Chop, you okay? Okay, one hand down. It's running. It's gonna contact the Empire.
You okay, Chop?
Yeah, he's good. He's fine.
Guess what he's saying.
In summary, I told you so.
It's leaving a trail.
I'll let that thing report what it saw back to the Empire.
Come on, be a ZEB competence episode. Come on.
Hera put me in charge because she trusts me.
You can handle this. You got this. You got this. But you also have the Fulcrum information. Thank you, Callus, for doing that. But you've got to let it report back to the Empire. Or maybe Callus... It went up! It went up! Did you see that it went up? Is it smart enough to make a false trail? There was goo on top of a thing. It made a false trail.
Poor Astromech's power core has been completely drained.
It's repairing itself.
The components have been removed.
It's repairing itself.
It's repairing itself.
No.
Trail ends here, where it patched itself up.
It went up. There was goo on going up the side of a crate.
Power it consumed from this droid was likely not enough for its needs. May still be looking for more.
You two are power supplies.
You get its attention, lure it to me, and I'll blast it.
May I remind you that we are in an area housing high explosive munitions?
That's a really good point.
Best place to be firing blasters?
Yeah,
We were
no.
lucky enough the first time.
Gotta draw it out somewhere.
You could have told me that before. So I'll just grab it, get it on the ground, and shut it down.
I don't think that's gonna work either.
That's your plan.
Yes, and if I do, can you shut it down?
You restarted it. Okay, you can. Good. Okay, good. You have a plan. Might be an iffy plan, but it's good. It's fine. Zeb, you are competent. I mean, Chopper would be perfect, but he's loud, obnoxious. He can get attention, but he can also move very fast. No way is this thing going to be super creepy. Oh no, okay, it was just throwing things. It wasn't actually trying to get Chopper's attention. I hate this thing. It's like something out of some weird monster movie. Just ripping it. Don't like this. Oh, come on, Chopper. Drive away. Oh, his little sounds are going high pitched. He's scared. Okay, you're on it. And you're off it. Oh, look at Chopper. He's so scared. You got this, Seb. You got this. Save them. How? How is it still going? This thing is a nightmare. And the Empire... The Empire's got a bunch of these? They sent out so many. No! No. What can you do? AP! This could work. Now, AP, it's distracted. No, it's perfectly fine. Oh, great. No. I hate this thing so much.
I got it! I got it!
Do you? Do you have it? You have it. Okay, good.
Shut it down!
Be quick about it.
Hold it steady.
Oh, come on. This thing is terrifying. Come on, AP. No, you kicked Chopper.
Shut it down now!
Please, AP, be fast.
Almost got it. Stand by.
Would it have sent its coordinates back yet?
What do you know? Your plan actually worked.
Thank you.
Of course it did!
I feel like it might have a backup plan. Could it have a backup plan? I'd hate it if it does. How good would the Empire make these things?
Chopper can detect no long-range communications equipment. Droid has not transmitted our position to the Empire.
Good.
That's something. It
But
must
it's
have a ship somewhere nearby.
It does. So it was going... I need to go back to that thing, and that's how it communicates. Bit of a flaw in the Empire's part to not allow it to communicate long range.
Counting down.
It's just... Okay, this thing's good.
Most likely it has activated its Imperial anti-capture failsafe.
And then they can't give it a message to send back. Okay, the Empire really is good. They're gonna find this space so soon, aren't they?
Us along with it.
I can't tell how the countdown's working. Is more lights good or bad?
How much time have we got left?
20 seconds.
No.
Any ideas?
Oh, the fear on his face. What the?
What did he do?
He froze it!
He's temporarily frozen the countdown circuit. That should buy us time to move the droid.
Well done, Chopper! Didn't even know he could do that. How warm is this planet? Is that going to defrost quickly?
Back to the Empire. They'll come here looking for it.
Oh, wait.
Just crushed AP under it.
We allow it to return to the Empire,
But with
a memory
nothing.
bank filled with rebel secrets.
We can't let it detonate.
Clear its memory and maybe try and fill it with false ones. It's a robot. Can you do that? Would it be possible to copy one of these droids' memories and send that in its place?
No, its memory core is protected. Any attempt to tamper with it would likely trigger detonation.
How is the Empire so good at this?
One way or another, it is going to explode. It's just a matter of when.
Or a matter of where.
In the Empire.
Set it to restart the countdown when the droid reconnects to the Imperial network.
Excellent.
We let it go back to its base. but it blows before it can upload its
Is
data.
Callus in that ship?
Take some more of these droids with it.
That's perfect.
The Empire will never know which one it was.
Okay, so you're letting it go back, but it won't. Okay, so you know that's brilliant plan. You don't have to tamper with the memory, but it will explode. It's risky, but it could very easily work.
Done by the fact that you had a good idea.
I love the dynamic between these three.
It may try to kill us, so I will restore the droid's behavioral system to the disarmed state in which we found it.
Okay, you can do that. That's not part of the memory.
Interface protocol, so it should promptly leave peacefully.
Good, good. Now mess with the warhead so that it goes off later.
Now.
Run away. Hide. And AP just peeking over the wall. Okay, good sign. Back online. This thing is terrifying still. They're like the tiny little white eyes.
It's leaving the base. Good job. Let's make sure it gets home.
I make sure. Well, but then how do you know if it will blow up where you need it to blow up?
There it is.
Okay. Now go back and then blow up. How can you be sure? That's data and numbers. Is it going to blow up here?
That's a long-range transmitter. It's going to contact the Empire.
Now. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Come on. Be amazing, Zeb. Come on, come on. Yes, one shot. Done. Excellent. Don't go outside and check what it is. Just go back.
It will return home, right?
If it follows its programming.
And it did. Okay. Good, good. Go. Go away. But how do you know that it's gonna, like, blow up?
I mean, if it goes back and I didn't correctly reprogram that detonator.
Oh.
May not like each other, but you've always done your job.
Yeah, okay, be confident, AP. But he's becoming far more sentient now. He's starting to worry about his own, like, competency. Please let this thing not work. Like the droid not work, but let the plan work.
I think that missing unit is back.
So plug it in. Let's see what we got.
No. Oh, the way they're gonna do it now, they're gonna die. I hate this thing. It's so creepy.
This droid was damaged, but found something.
Here we go. And unfrozen.
Is that a countdown?
Oh my.
Oh, that is a huge explode. Oh, good thing Callus wasn't on that one.
Report. I believe it was a proton warhead detonation, sir.
And they have no idea. Amazing. And he's smiling. I love Callus so much now. Okay, this worked so well. Well done, Zeb. You're gonna tell them about this mission? Gloat, please. Have like a little victory
what
here.
happened that you called me back on day 1 of the exercise?
We think we got it all under control, but just in case.
Incoming message priority.
Come on, I want them all to be happy with Zeb. This is incredible.
You had nothing to do with what?
Chopper.
Well, as you no doubt planned, the droid did self-destruct.
Yes, and they have confirmation.
I don't know how you pulled it off, but you have my congratulations.
Yay.
What was that
Fill
about?
them in. I want them to appreciate Zeb the way I do now.
I have a long story.
Which I can recall every detail of.
Will that be good or bad? Would they want every single detail?
Brought the droid back from...
Yeah, the start of it ain't so great, but still. So if Zeb did nothing, would they have been fine? If they... Oh no. Is he gonna figure it out? They can't figure it out.
How did this happen, Agent Callus?
I suspect the rebels captured a unit in the field and reprogrammed it to self-destruct.
And they can't know which one it was.
I'm inclined to agree.
You seem in surprisingly good spirits.
And what do you think of Callus, though? Are you okay with him, or like...
The rebels may have protected the location of their base for now,
But they narrowed it down.
In doing so, they have narrowed my...
To all the places that...
Before today, they could have been hiding in any of 1,000 systems. Now I know they are almost certainly on one of the 94 planets.
94. 1,000 to a 94. That's how good this was.
The rebels have won this battle, but the war will be ours.
The lighting on him is brilliant. Okay. Oh, why? Okay, this is... Oh, no. Okay, yet another exceptional episode, but of course the ending. Every single little victory that the rebels get feeds Thrawn and whatever he's planning. I was so happy for Zeb to get this and to be competent and have this moment like where he can come up with plans. He isn't just a grunt. This was perfect. This was just the perfect thing I needed for him. It wasn't like huge story stuff, but it just goes to show that he's not going to fade into the background and be like the muscle of the group, even when his story is sort of done. They will still give him stuff to do to show that he's still an amazing character. But of course, Thrawn has to go and use it to narrow down the planet to 94 worlds. 1,000 to 94. That is insanely good for him. But yeah, still so happy with Callus and him just being good and smiling about it. It's amazing where he's at with this whole thing now. But again, so he's with Thrawn. Are they getting closer? I feel like Thrawn might promote Callus to be closer to him because he's suspicious of him, because of the whole thing that happened with Ezra and Kanan on Lothal. And that would allow Thrawn to keep eyes on him and find proof that he's a traitor, which could be something. But now he has basically seen that 2 weird things have happened with Callus nearby. So that is, the suspicion is going to start ramping up, and he's going to start using Callus soon. But I did love the dynamics between AP, Chopper, and ZEB, always amazing, and I just love just their little group together. It's just so funny. AP is hilarious and just such a, like, is it deadpan? It's just the whole seriousness and just his no nonsense. It's just so fun, and I love how we're getting to gradually see his sentience come through, where he's starting to doubt himself a little bit with the plan. He actually was, it was like that, he had feelings there. It's not just reciting his job and doing his job, he's actually thinking, did I do everything correctly? It's having self-doubt. It's so cool how that we're seeing the progression of sentience with droids. But yeah, this infiltrator droid is just a complete nightmare. So the Empire is just, they are nuts. And of course it's Thrawn who's invented this thing, probably. And too right to do it. It's so... Like, it's an imperfect example of an infiltrator thing. It looks very similar to C-3PO, so you lull your, like, suspicion of it. You let it in, you're all calm about it, it looks harmless, then it turns into whatever this creepy monster is. The design's perfect, and I'm just scared that they have more. They were surveying thousands of worlds, but this one showed up, and hopefully it destroyed all of them. That's what I could hope for. They probably have more, but I hope not, because this thing was a pain to deal with. I'm just happy that ZEB got his time in the spotlight, and he did so well in this episode. Him having a plan, being in command, and being able to work with Chopper and AP3. Amazing. Don't think Ezra could do that. He actually got them to listen to him, and he worked with them very well. No one zapped each other during this. They all just worked. First of all, I really enjoyed both these episodes. Love the first one, just seeing Ezra and all of that stuff with Geonosis. And of course, it's so annoyingly frustrating how close they were to the Death Star with ultimately nothing coming from it. The circle in a circle, that's such a big thing, yet only the audience can know, and they were so close. But of course, they have no idea what it means, so it's so meaningless to them. It was right there. They had a Geonosian, and they're never going to find out now, which is just such a pain. Yeah, just looking closely at Ezra's role in that episode, absolutely love him. It's such a clear contrast from when he was starting at the season. But like at the start of the season, he would have been so much like Saw, and he would have agreed with Saw on a lot of these things. But like he would have happily abandoned the creature to protect himself. He would have wanted to capture it as well with Saw and take it back to the base, not caring about the species. But now, he's not like that anymore. He's empathetic. He wants to keep it alive and doesn't want to harm the entire race. He's gotten to the point where he's just empathetic again, and it's just so much better than where he started the season. He's healed a lot, and I'm hoping that this just solidified that and we don't see like a relapse or something. I want him to stay good, and this just was, it felt so positive for him, and I hope there's just a significant change. Then we have Saw, and again, it's like, it's annoying frustration, because I love the character. He's great, and he was awesome in Clone Wars, but of course, he was always a bit arrogant, he was always a bit pushy and kind of immature with how he was fine, but of course he was nothing like Lux or Steeler. And now seeing him all grown up, it is just a shame to see how he's gotten here. Of course, it's completely understandable why he's like this. Having his sister be taken from him, that's consumed him. It's perfectly understandable. I just wish that I don't dislike him now. I liked him, and now that's changed to dislike because of how he's gotten. And it's very volatile as well. He can go from working with them to being selfish and only caring about himself and forcing them to do what he wants, to handing the egg back over. It's very it's just very volatile, very difficult to work with. But at least you will always have a common enemy with the Empire. It just makes me sad to think about, though, what he will do when the Empire falls. Like, what is left for him after everything is said and done. His whole life, his whole identity is defined by his fight with the Empire now. After the fight, what's there left for him? I feel like he's the perfect character to almost give their life to take down the Empire, because I cannot imagine what he can do afterwards. I mean, this episode was perfect in just demonstrating how consumed by it all he is. And like the flip-flopping between what he's trying to do, it's like he doesn't think things through. It's just, he has to beat the Empire. That's it. That's the only thing on his mind all the time. I mean, it's so just sad to think that is like Steela's memory is carried with that, because she was amazing. She was a born rebel leader, And you know that she would have been an amazing asset to the rebellion. And just seeing what her brother has become is so disheartening, but it's also the reality of war. Not everyone is going to be like this, and so also proved a good example of another reality of war, being that, again, not everyone is going to have the same values in the rebellion. They're all going to fight differently, they're all going to think differently about the Empire and what they should do against it. And it was just a good lesson for, I guess, the entire Ghost crew to learn, that they are partnering with people like this to win. Then looking at Geonosis itself, I love how we gradually went from, is there something weird happening on this planet? Is there like something being built here? To just having this one guy trying to protect himself. I love how it almost starts with, oh, there's hints of Death Star here, to having it all come down to one Geonosian who's just trying to survive with a queen egg. Like, it's clear that there probably was Imperial activity here that was the start of the Empire, but then the Empire killed them all off because they knew too much. But it's just done so well in, like, just thinking that the rebellion's going to find something on the Death Star soon, and yet nothing comes of it. And instead you do get a very sweet story about how the Geonosians were completely destroyed, but they have hope now. They can restart. And I'm so hopeful that that is successful and that we could see the planet flourish again. But Click-Clack himself was a perfect just embodiment of something to draw Ezra's empathy out. Because I think before he met Click-Clack, he would have been on board with Saw, wanting to get the evidence to expose the Empire. But having this very sweet and almost very sad-looking Geonosian was the perfect thing. Just make you empathetic after the last episode. Because you think it's like very creepy, it moves fast, it's crawling around everywhere, it's fighting you. But now it's just so sad, and all you want to do is protect this poor little thing. Because at the end of the day, all of your enemy is the Empire, so that's something to unite over. And that's just a good example to set for like whatever thing they end up coming against. They're going to find enemies out there in the galaxy, but as long as they can always find a common enemy, like the Empire, they can always work together. But then on to ZEB's episode. So glad that he got another one finally. Sabine kind of had the monopoly on episodes at the start of this season, so happy that ZEB has gotten one. Yes, it's in the second half, but at least he's gotten one. And I love what it does for him, because right now his character's basically done. The Lasat thing is what's his planet called? He is a Lasat. There's so many Loth like words in this, and like whatever his planet's called, that's sorted. He's got his new home planet with his people. They're all alive. That's sort of done, but of course he's always going to carry survivor's guilt with him because that's just the nature of things. Also, his Callus thing, that's done as well. That relationship's sorted. Callus is a good guy now. Zeb had his whole Ice Moon thing. He's done. And it'd be so easy to let his character just fade away into the background with him just being the muscle of the group, being there whenever you need him sort of thing. But I'm just so happy that the writers did give him something else to do now. Yes, it's nothing like big story-wise, like with his whole planet or Callus, but it goes to show that he is competent, he is a captain, and he's still an incredible character, and he's able to do so much on his own and lead two very annoying droids. It was great to see him work like this, and it's just great to see him like be happy in his success. Of course, he kind of started this whole thing by bringing the droid to the base, but the droid probably would have found it anyway, and they wouldn't have no, he didn't because they got trapped by spiders. Zeb kind of did cause this problem, but he solved it too. Actually, no, if the droid didn't come back and didn't signal and just stayed with the spiders, the Empire would have come. Zeb was the hero. He solved it all. We are then looking at AP5 and Chopper in this episode. I think it was just great seeing AP5 gain more sentience, because that's something I love with the droids in Star Wars. Because we know that whenever, with the Republic and the Empire, they'd wipe the droids' memory so they couldn't become sentient. They'd just get refreshed. Now it happened with R2, because Anakin was attached. And that's why R2 became R2. Chopper has been sentient forever, but now we're actually seeing it start with AP5. I'm assuming in the Empire he had his personality quirk, but he would have had his memory wiped a few times. Now that's stopped, and he's actually getting self-doubt. It's so cool to see these little human things start happening within the droids. Now it slowly progresses. I can't wait to see more AP5 now, just to see where he could be, like, during the timeline. Like, later on, is he start going to feel empathy? Is he start going to feel other things towards the crew? Is he going to feel attachments? I'm just so excited because what this means. Ben Chopper, absolutely love him, as always. He was great in this episode. Freezing the sort of droid detonator thing, awesome. And I didn't know, no clue he could do that. He's just a jack of all trades. Love this thing. And of course, he's the perfect bait. He has no fear, and he's just great. He does have fear, but he's fine anyway. I love him. He's amazing. But it's awesome to see him listen to Zeb and go along with plans and just be part of the group. Yes, he does not care about anyone's life but Hera and his own, but at least he can be cooperative. Now then, the Empire side of things. Callus, absolutely amazing. I love him so much. I'm so scared for him, but also so loving his character at the minute. Being Fulcrum and being a spy is so awesome. And the fact that he was able to warn the rebels, amazing. and they could actually work together and get this through. And I love his smile at the end when he saw that the plan worked. He's impressed. He didn't know Zeb was the one that did it, but he's impressed by it. He called it ingenious, and it's just so cool to see like that side of Callus, where he is really admiring what the rebels are doing while also staying incognito in the Empire. He's able to show his appreciation slightly, while also having to stay behind enemy lines. But then Thrawn. So this is a victory for him. Very simple. He had thousands of planets to search through to find the rebel base. Now it's come to 94. 94 from 1,000. I mean, Zeb's victory is so awesome, but Thrawn's just takes the cake. Imagine having to sort through like 1,000 things and then having it just near 90% of them gone. 90%. That's what this is. I feel so bad for Zeb because it's a great victory for him, but then it's just an unbelievably good victory for Thrawn. 94 planets he has to find. He could just send the droids out again. He could just send a bunch now. He's going to find the planet so quickly, and this just sped up the timeline for him, and that's just painful to think about. Then, of course, he also has Callus in the same room with him, so I don't know if that's maybe him letting Callus in more so he can keep an eye on him and maybe try and expose him faster. Not sure. It's to control. It's to keep tabs and control. Because he's unsure of Callus, and that is something that he can't work with, so he's keeping close tabs so that he can have all the information available to him. But yeah, he's just going to be a complete nightmare to deal with, and this is so scary to think about. Just able to turn the rebels' victories into his own so easily, and I'm just so dreading for when he will finally act and be full force against them. As for what's next, we are back into the more smaller cycle of things before the eventual final. Love what this did after the mini-season event, giving Zeb some love and also giving Thrawn a big victory. Of course, going into the next one, I'm not quite sure what they can do. I feel like it's chopper base, Thrawn's gearing up, we're getting into that sort of bit. It's the build-up now for Thrawn's eventual plan. They're doing the Lothor thing where they're going to try and take down the factory. So there's a lot, we're in this build-up phase, and I like how the start of it already makes it seem so pessimistic, with Thrawn narrowing down the search to a very small degree. So I'm quite certain that whatever comes next is going to make me feel so much more hopeless in the Rebels' victory. Yeah, overall, both of these episodes were so great. Love them so much. Love everything the first episode did for Ezra with his empathy and just as a contrast to where he started this season off at. And then also giving hope to the Geonosians while also bringing Saw back and doing all that stuff with him and exposing that in the rebellion, you're going to be fighting with people that you're not necessarily going to agree with. And it's just good to highlight for Ezra, and it makes this whole situation feel that much more real. And then Zeb's episode was great, just dealing with him, giving him something more to do, showing that he is capable and he is a leader and he can have good ideas. But yeah, it just makes Thrawn's eventual whatever he's going to do that much more terrifying. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about these episodes in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one for episodes 15 and 16. See ya!